Hi, this is Frank from Engineer Your Life, and I've got a simple topic I'm going to call Say This, Not That today. So, the other day I was at the store, and the cashier asked the gentleman that was cashing out, whether he'd like to donate his spare change to a charity. I don't remember the charity. It was at Dollar General. And he said, I would, but I'm too broke. And it caught me because one of the things that I've focused on over the years, and I was really bad at this in the past, I would say things like, I'm so bad at soccer, I can't find a partner, or, I'm not a good father. I'd say those things about myself. And I started to realize that I was almost living up to my own expectations. I was telling a story to people out there, and even though I wanted to be a better person, a better soccer player, a better father, have more money, be more productive, I almost would take more subconscious pleasure in fulfilling that story than I did in actually going out and changing. So I had a life coach who I talked to who was very, very particular, and he'd always correct me and say, every time I'd say something, he'd be like, no, let's rephrase that. He'd say, you know, oh, you don't want to say that I always struggle with this. Say, I used to struggle, but now I'm really getting into my rhythm and I know what I want to do and I'm going to do it. So it's a really, really key thing that I've practiced, and it's taken a lot of work. And I annoy some of the people closest to me because they'll say something and I'll be like, no, let's rephrase that. And they'll kind of get edgy, but then they realize, it's a good thing to do. Because you don't want to keep that story going. And if you think about it, you go into a restaurant, right? And you want to order something. There's a menu and you have choices and you pick something. But you wouldn't just go, I want food. You have to be particular as well about what you want when you say it. So you don't want to just not say a negative thing. You also want to be specific about the positive thing so that you can bring it into existence. So how would that work in this case where this gentleman was asked to donate and he said he was broke? Well, I would think that he probably doesn't want to be broke. He wants to have money. So maybe it would have been good to say, I don't have the money today. I will, I'm going to have more money in, the next time I come in here, and I'm going to donate $1. Or, I don't have a lot of money with me today. Even to say that is okay, but I'm going to have some money to donate in 2 weeks. Anything different, you could play around with it, and it's fun. It's fun to try and say things in a positive way. It's just people are so used to talking about things negatively. If you listen to a lot of conversation in life and in TV shows and everywhere, it's just very, very negative and people like to tell this story and almost get fulfillment from the things they don't have or the negativity instead of trying for something different. So if you really want something different, a good place to start is with the things that you say, and tell a better story and be very specific about it. And again, a lot of this is about spinning negative things into positive. It's okay. He had no money. That's good. There's been times that I've had no money. But I've learned now when I'm feeling that way to say, right now, I don't have as much money as I want, but I have a lot of freedom. And in the future, I'm going to earn a lot of money. And I'm going to do that in the next 2 years. I can even make it more specific. It's fun. It's playful. And I really want you to try this. Something that you've typically talked negative about. Something that I bet you if you sit down and you think about it or pay attention to your next few conversations, there's going to be something that you say. I work with a lot of people and they always say, oh, it's Monday. Oh, I can't wait till Friday. Work is work, and they have that kind of attitude. And I bet you if you pay attention to a few of your conversations and a few even maybe the thoughts in your head that you say to yourself, you'll catch a few themes of things you say like this. Try to change at least 2 of them. Try to turn them into something more positive that has a good outcome, and tell a different story about yourself. Say this, not that. Maybe throw in a couple of these where we hear something or something that even I noticed I say because I still make mistakes here. This is Frank from Engineer Your Life, and have a good day. Thank you.